Welcome to our commercial cinematography series, US Cellular. Now, in this specific lesson, we are going to be going through how you, in a day exterior setting, you shoot along the path of the sun. So I had to control a performance of 2 shots and singles for about 4 hours. And we were shooting in August. So the sun is about 72 degrees in the skies of Los Angeles, and it doesn't bode very well for shooting, for any kind of good light for more than about an hour and a half. And then it's immediately out of the eyes and it's too high. So how do I go about this? How do I control this environment? And why is it so important to control these environments? Let's start with the spot.
The new iPhone. I've been dying to get the new iPhone.
Wait. Places like this lure you in and then bam! They whack you with a big activation fee and who knows what else.
But, I gotta get it.
Get your new iPhone from US Cellular. No hidden fees and a strong signal, even out here. That's not good.
I find commercials are where you can really help in the narrative process. It's very important for you to be available to try and go out on the location scouts that the director has and not just the tech scout. Now, why do I say this? Well, the location scout, if you go out with the director, you're not going to be getting paid. So it's very important for you to understand that there's times when you have to work for free. And I tend to like to do it as much as possible. Why? Because it really helps me be better on set. It is more relaxed. I'm able to have thought this all through for over a week or so. I've had conversation with the director. We have come up with ideas on the location scout. We've chosen the lenses, and you start to see where the light is. I have plugged in on the Sunseeker app the location. We shot this August 21st. And I found my cabin. So there's the cabin we're going to shoot at. And it shows you exactly where the sun is going to be. So you can see the sun coming up at 7 a.m., setting at 7 p.m. Now, it would be wonderful to be able to shoot for that amount of time. But we're on 10-hour days with an hour lunch. If I have a 6 a.m. call, so we can get ready to hopefully shoot by 7:30, 8 o'clock, then I have to wrap by 5 p.m. I can't shoot at 5 p.m. I have to be wrapped, taillights. That means they got to wrap everything and put it in the trucks. So that's an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, depending on how big the setup is. So that means my last shot would have to be at 3:30. As we see this wide shot, this location specifically was going to be flat. So I wanted to alter that, and we delayed the call time to an 8 a.m. call time, which means we would start shooting at 9:30. And then that was able to 8 a.m. got me to 7 p.m., which means I could stop shooting at 6 p.m. So I was able to get that amount of time. So I had to, 8 a.m., I had to wrap at 7 p.m. with the hour lunch. So that means I would have to stop shooting at 6 p.m., 5:30, 6 p.m., because they need an hour to an hour and a half to wrap. So these are all things that you're immediately starting to consider on the location scout. The tech scout, you're going to hyper focus it with the assistant director, but this is kind of stuff where you're setting yourself up for success already. Planning this out on the location scout is absolutely huge. So I could already start to say, okay, well, we need that late afternoon light. We need the sun to come around at least to 5 o'clock, 5:30, so it's not going to look flat. And then if you look up at the hills here, there's all these mountain ranges back in the background, I wanted to have that beautiful light, dark, light, dark, light, dark on those mountains back there so it didn't look like it was absolutely flat lit as well. This is all stuff that I'm working out on the Location Scout and then fine tuning with the assistant director on our Tech Scout. I am seeing a window where the sun is here and it's coming over to here. So this 9 to 12:30, which is not the greatest time to shoot coverage on people's faces. This was the shot that we started at 9:30 a.m. This was the best time because at least all the trees would be backlit. All the background is lit nicely. It's all backlit and the light on them is completely artificial. Because I wanted to create this 3-hour window that was what Greg said he needed to do the 2 shots, the walk up, the mediums, and the close-ups on this performance. And we did it all. And we did it 3 different ways. We had camera that was more handheld, we had cameras that were more locked off, cameras that whip panned, all this so we could give the editor as many choices as possible, as well as the agency and the client to come in and say, I'd like this type of performance or that type of performance. So I have to create this lit environment to stay consistent for 3 to 4 hours.